Hey guys, Ronnie Chavez here for a tutorial on the corner or tic-tac corner wall run. Now this move is sweet because it's all about using two walls in a corner to get extra high. For me, I've been able to get much higher wall runs using a corner than just straight onto a wall, and I'll explain that later. But before learning this trick, check out my other tutorial on the wall run as well as the tic-tac. So when getting started with this move, we're applying basic wall run technique. So if you already have your wall run down, then you want to have that foundation for one of the walls that you're going to be getting most of your height off of. Now what I mean by that is, for example, if you look up here, you can see the roof at the top. That's what I'm aiming for. And now when I come down here, you can use either wall to reach that point. In this case, I'm going to be doing two steps, one on each wall. And I'm going to start out here, and I'm going to be coming at about a 45-degree angle so that I have momentum going into both walls. And with my left leg, I'm going to tack off this wall to just give me a little bit of lift and momentum and push into this wall. And this is the wall that I'm doing like normal wall run technique on, where I'll be jumping up, reaching high, but then I'll just be turning to my side to reach and grab the roof. It can also be done the other directions, where I'll be using my right leg to just tack off this wall and to give me a little bit of height and momentum into this wall to then get the full wall run down and reach. So a couple things to keep in mind when doing this technique is that if you come too straight onto the wall, you can still get a pretty good wall run, but it's going to be harder to get the proper step you need or tic-tac on the wall you're running next to. So I like to come at a little bit of angle so it's easier to get a nice push off this wall. Another thing to keep in mind is if I'm coming too straight onto the wall, hitting it with my left leg like this, I'll get a lot of height here, but then my second step on the corner won't be able to do a whole lot, and it'll basically just be a normal wall run. So that's why the tic-tac technique is important when getting that lift into the second part of the wall run. As you plant both your feet, you want it to be very quick and ready to react, because each of these steps are very explosive. So as I plant off the first step, I need a lot of power and momentum into the second step, but I also need to bring that second step up really quick so it's there in time to get the proper push and technique on the wall. My arms throughout all of this are kind of doing whatever. You can either have them kind of helping you push on the wall, or they can be kind of help throwing you up as you do the actual wall run. But ultimately it mainly comes down to your momentum, the placement of your feet, and how explosive your steps are. For the tic-tac, I'll place my foot about hip level so that as I'm pushing up, my second step is probably about chest level if I'm standing on flat ground, but will again be hip level on my takeoff so that I'm getting that nice push against the wall to get me the proper height. So a couple things you can practice learning this move is, first, just get comfortable with the tic-tac into the wall. Just get comfortable with that motion of tic-tacking off one wall and pushing into the other. As you practice that motion, just work on increasing your height more and more, eventually adding more speed as you feel comfortable, because more speed is going to allow you to get more height. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on the corner wall run. This is one of my favorite wall run techniques to use when a corner is available, because I'm able to get super high, and I feel like Spider-Man because it's like running up a wall. Anyways, it's a lot of fun. Be sure to subscribe for more tutorials and quick trick tipped tutorials I'll be releasing on a pretty regular basis. But otherwise, thanks for watching.